Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Is that your birthday swing? He looks lovely sitting there. Hello. Goodbye, Princess Sandy.
Bye, darling. Please video with us. There is. Hey, man, fucking shoot a bitch.
He's got his hair cut for Well, guess who's beside me? The fabulous Chris Mascoyne, aka Peter Barlow of Coronation Street. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Irene. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Are you on the work, are you?
Alright, I'm on the bloody cruise, back on the shift. I'll see you later.
With a lot of gifts. Ginny, so please treat him as such. And well, thank you.
When you do find somebody, hold that woman, hold that man, love him, please him, squeeze her, please her. Hold, squeeze and please that person, give him all your love. Signify your feelings with every gentle caress, because it's so important to have that special somebody to hold, kiss, miss, squeeze and please. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Someone to love. Sweetheart.
Hi Dartsman, it's Stephen here, aka Boy Geordie. I'm just wishing you well for the 150th edition of The Key Secret Life. Good luck, and I hope everything goes well for you in the future. Love you loads, bye!
Happy 150th episode, Chitley, and keep up the good work, aye?
Hey, we're here. We've got Pebble here.
Hi.
Hi, it's me, Mother Tucker, and Pebble Dash. We're wishing The Key, The Secret a happy 150th episode. Who the fuck watches that shit?
Never
150 fucking episodes. Really, Queen? 4 viewers, and they're the family Tucker in fucking Manchester. So, right, love you, Dartsman.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. And
Well, here we are, David, here at the Basement Bar, wishing you a happy 150th episode of your fantastic show. I watch it all the time, think it's fantastic, really enjoy it, always makes us giggle. Well done to you, keep doing what you do.
This is Stockton. How you doing?
great. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Key Secret Life with me, yours truly. It's my pleasure to say happy 150th episode, and what a way to celebrate. Thank you everybody for supporting me, family, friends, organisations, singer and songwriters, guest hosts and many more. And I hope you continue to support me over the next coming videos. The main headlines on News at 10.
This is News at 10 with David Shipley and Ginny Shenton.
Go Johnny Go Go as he auditions for next year's So You Think You Can Sing competition. Pebble buggers off back to Falkirk, Scotland to visit her daddy Torrance. Widdicombe and her conversion therapy foul mouth are sent packing back to her place of home. And War Limonati passes her driving test with flying colours. Good evening. Doorman Johnny Porter swaps kicking out revellers for kicking out the dust in the daytime job today by auditioning on his phone for next year's So You Think You Can Sing competition. Enjoying a week off, Johnny reveals he wants to take part in the Band Bar sequel event next year and intends to win the cash prize so he can whisk his fiancée Lauren away to the Caribbean for 2 weeks. Former manager Lauren is back in her Macho Man to win the contest and gives the audition his best. Forgetting his attempts to smile on the doors, Johnny sure does smile when he reveals to News at 10 his lovely camp audition.
I want to break free. I want to break free.
Pebbledash, who has worked her entire arse off all over the gay scene, has finally managed to get a week off so she can go visit her daddy up in Falkirk, Scotland. Pebble, alias Leon Torrance, asked Miss Lucy if she can cover her shift upstairs at Central Bar, as Pebble was meant to be on the DJ deck doing karaoke for the revellers. Lucy was more than happy to accept. 4 hours later, Ricky White went live to Facebook, and Pebble seen the video as well as commenting saying, "Hi Lucy, I'm at the train station now." Lucy then had the absolute joys of rubbing it in with this lovely response.
Why, recruits, are you not in Scotland yet?
We stay on Pebbledash, and Pebble is so annoyed with her dad today for tormenting her while suffering a hangover. Pebble, alias Leon Torrance, warns her father he's never too old to have his bottom smacked as he filmed his baby girl out the drag. Pebble is live for us now. Hi Pebble, how did last night go?
Bet, please.
Hillbilly biker stunt double and doorman Dave Strong enjoys a peaceful evening with the television. Dave from Up the Toon spent 2 hours looking up online how to maintain a healthy shiny bald head after trying all sorts of ideas on websites. He then decides to give News at 10 a preview and a mint idea of how to maintain a shiny bald head. Penny Press has come up with a new legal use of technology today for finding cash in hand work. Penny shows News at 10 that no matter what kind of work she's after, even if it's a booking for cabaret, ladies' night, men's night and hen night, there's a simple method of taking card payment, and I assure you it's a lot better than online banking. Staying with Penny Press, down at the Band Bar tonight, Penny had the crowd wild and even impressed a few customers with her break time sign that was wrote on a big paper board. Penny, who had been mistaken many times for Dita Von Teesside, is live for us all for the Band Bar. Hello Penny, amazing performance tonight, and it's busy night down there, isn't it?
Keeping my eye on you. Welcome to the break time. So I have plenty of time to check you in. Do you enjoy the episode of The Dartsmans today? You can find me at MissPennyPress.com, and you can also find me, at the Bank Bar. Here we go. Everybody's fucked off because it's the break. Oh, would you believe it? Politician Anne Widdecombe sparked fury today after claiming scientists will one day find a cure for homosexual men and women. Trolled by angry followers on Twitter, 71-year-old Widdecombe, who looks 101, reckons conversion therapy will make unhappy homosexuals become heterosexuals. Stating in an interview for an internet magazine, Mrs. Widdecombe stated that if you simply rule out the possibility of changing sexuality, then you are denying people confused about their sexualities to change it, as well as the chance to change it.
And News at 10 confirms that Mrs Widdicombe is now back where she belongs at home and in the right place to cure her thick homophobic skull.
When it rains now, this has become a bowl and it just gets complete.
Newcastle barman and Central King, Mr Ricky White, has started up his own Keep Fit class. Ricky from up the West End and Miss Tesco's star, Callum's other half, certainly dressed the part, and he recently shared exclusive footage with the News at 10 on how to keep fit with shaking his body and making sure he has plenty fuel. Ricky is gearing up, ready to teach the class tonight's lesson.
Lucy Fair is gearing up for the first annual crossover drag stars competition down Newcastle gay scene. Dressed as the nation's favourite Gran, Gladys Duffy, Lucy Fair has done a lot of practice and research into impersonating Central, and as well as impersonating Gladys Duffy as mentioned. Jamie reports after using Snapchat to film Aaron rehearsing.
Just putting her shoes on.
You haven't got me on that snapping chatting again, have you?
I have, Nana.
You bastard. Fuck off.
What's wrong, Nana?
You're the fucking bean of me life, you little puff.
Thanks, Nana. Love you too.
Fuck off.
Nova Gina, down in Bradford, attended the Sun Inn Hotel Drag Queen Awards ceremony this evening after being nominated as the most bitchiest drag queen of Bradford. Lee Thompson, the man behind the drunken mess, gives our reporter an answer after being asked if she won any awards.
Kids, my name is Nova Gina and I won no awards. Nothing at all. Not even a fucking Jägerbomb!
Mr Kevin Richardson, the face of Kev Feeling adverts, turns the table on his Facebook hubby Mr Sean Young. Sean went shopping at Poundland last week and was offered sweets that were the main product focus of the week. Sean kindly declined, but decided the best way to prevent people being tempted, especially when they were on diet, was to film this upcoming video and get followers to respond to Poundland staff with this song.
Keep on moving the sound of your body. Don't lie, I know my hips don't lie. Starting to pick the
Still ahead on News at 10. Sam Dickinson and why he loves the Mrs Doubtfire meringue mask scene. Ivy becomes disappointed after leaving her props at home for Drag World. And our Patsy swaps half an hour in bed for a night on the tiles in Spain and tries her hand bass dancing. Join us both after the break.
Family realise what a brilliant person that he is, and a lovely boy, very talented with a lot to give, unique, so please treat him as such. And
Welcome back! Carl Wilson was spotted down the yard this evening, donning a straight lad chav dance move. Carl from Gateshead dons a jacket in masculine manoeuvre and managed to escape a song chosen by Mona Lotte. Sean, his mate, came to the rescue and took over helping Mona sing.
Mother Tucker received fines and costs today after lighting a tab up in a fish and chip shop in Newcastle. Mother, aka Mrs Robinson, was issued a £75 spot-on fine from Newcastle City Council after wardens noticed her puffing away whilst waiting to be served at the time that she was drunk. A foreign citizen, another customer, gave Mother Tucker a filthy look saying disgusting, and Mother of course went, "What's your problem? Have you not seen a bloke in a dress before?" And then the wardens entered the premises, tapped Mother on the shoulder and said, "Can you not read the no smoking sign, mate?" And Mother says, "Yes, that's why I'm not washing floors and cleaning up people's shit, now fuck off." Mother was threatened the police, but her other half got her to cooperate, and after receiving the fine she tore it up, but it just got worse after being summoned to court and received fines and costs totaling £300. But she put it to bed and continued her shift hungover in the yard the very next day.
Who the fuck watches that shit?
DJ Drama took part in a one-off revival of the classic children's game Funhouse, famously once presented by Pat Sharp, who came back for one night only. Drama managed to progress with his friends tagging along as his partner. Drama is seen here entering the Funhouse, ready to grab the biggest cash prize.
It's wacky. It's fun. It's crazy. It's wacky. It's fun. It's crazy. It's outrageous.
So, I'm at the playground at Ginny Valley. I'm on the bus. It's really scary. I'm about to go into this, but before I do, don't forget, I'm at Bottoms Up tonight. Yes, I'm in Bottoms tonight. I'm naked. I'm naked. I'll see you guys later.
Sean Fairclough is feeling a bit under the weather today after downing a bottle of red wine and performing Spice Cabaret in the yard. Sean, a food dining hall supervisor from Gateshead, woke up and tried to cook Cumberland sausages for his breakfast but ended up spewing so badly it made him so bad. Sean then blasted Adam Livingston, manager of the yard, a twat for putting a Lovebirds video of myself and Sean up on Facebook. Adam reports on Sean's performance with me, yours truly.
Lost in the sea, before I say oh, Ginny, but don't take my hand in the back of my dreams. And that's the I'll stick by you and land. Cause I got a friend you call my own, so I'll give you the key. Come on, let's get together in perfect harmony. I got 20 liters, and you got 43. Cause I got a friend you call my own, so I'll give you the key.
If there's time.
For 7
years I've been alone in this place. What the hell is this?
Pig stick in the kitchen. Proper disgrace. After you did up, would you change your mind?
Illuminati passed her driving test with flying colours. Elle, former shop girl at Central, as well as moving away to start a new challenge of opportunities, was filmed driving in America as she was shooting some model work in drag. We managed to get a close-up view of Elle's vehicle.
Chevy Fleetside. That's right, it's a truck.
Miss Tesco star Callum Richardson sat chill watching Wentworth Prison tonight with a bottle of wine, and the biggest spider ever runs across the floor. Callum literally had to get Ricky's daughter Holly from downstairs and the next door neighbour to come and get it. Callum was traumatised.
Question, the biggest...
Pat Robb swaps her own bed for a night on the tiles with daughter Jackie in Spain. War Patsy shows News at 10 some of her dance moves from her heyday as she blended the moves in with some bass music. The lady singer was even impressed and offered Pat a shot at the singing a song but politely declined. Jackie reports.
Go on, Patsy! All about the bass, no trouble. And all about the let's go, ladies, from now. Because you know I'm all about the bass, no trouble. All about the bass, no trouble. All about the bass, no trouble. All about the bass.
Returning to Lucy Fair, Lucy has found a new way of preventing customers from walking on stage when there is cabaret in progress. Lucy, alias Aaron Conlon, swaps ranting for a more protective bodyguard attitude to reduce drunken revellers invading the stage at Rubens, especially considering that it is quite rude and disrespectful. Lucy tells us more.
So? Sam Dickinson is preparing to work on his new single Diamond Skin. Sam from Gateshead enjoys a glass of wine at home after celebrating the success of his last single, All We Are, and even decided to switch Mrs. Doubtfire on from Netflix. One of his favourite scenes is the meringue mask.
Miss Helen?
The water's boiling.
Ivy alias Jessie Hone returned home from Dragwell this evening after doing a long tour. Ivy was sitting waiting for her moment to dance on stage and was livid when she discovered someone wearing the same props that she likes to wear when out on the job selling flyers.
Well, that was the plan.
Our lovely Rusty's male toilet attendant, name unknown, accidentally ended up on the telly the other day. Mr. Toilet Attendant, whose sister is a female toilet attendant, thought he was going for a job interview for a nightclub near the BBC studios, but ended up being mistook for a chief executive of a business company.
What will mean for the industry and the growth of music online? Well, Guy Cuny is the editor of the technology website News.
Tonight's main news again. Johnny Porter auditions for next year's So You Think You Can Sing competition. Pebble goes to Scotland to visit her daddy. Wintercombe and her conversion therapy foul mouth are sent packing back to her place of home, and War Illuminati passes her driving test.
And finally, our Kirsty took a shot at driving a Stagecoach bus last night after being invited to an open day at Stagecoach Bus Depot in Byker. Few party revellers from Central Bar decided to commend Kirsty by stopping her in her tracks and playing with the bus's back end. And by God, she doesn't give a damn about a bad reputation. Thank you so much for watching, and that is tonight's news at 10. From Ginny and from me, a very good night to you.